Amy Joy Williams MBE is an English former skeleton racer and Olympic gold medalist. Originally a runner, she began training in skeleton after trying the sport on a push-start track at the University of Bath. Although unable to qualify for the 2006 Winter Olympics, she was a member of her nation's team 4 years later at the 2010 Games, and won a gold medal, becoming the first British individual gold medalist at a Winter Olympics for 30 years and the only British medalist of those specific Olympics. Early life and education: Williams was born in Cambridge and brought up in Bath, being educated at Hayesfield School Technology College, Beacon Cliffs School and the University of Bath. Her father, Ian Williams, is a professor of chemistry at the University of Bath, and her mother, Janet Williams, is a former midwife. Williams has a twin sister and an older brother. Career: Williams was originally a 400m runner, but she was unable to qualify for the national athletics team. She began competing in skeleton in 2002 after trying out at a push-start track at the University of Bath. She described her first experience on a skeleton track as exhilarating and terrifying, but she nonetheless enjoyed it and began training in skeleton. At her first major event, the 2009 World Championships in Lake Placid, she won a silver medal. Williams was unable to qualify for the 2006 Winter Olympics in Turin, Italy, as Great Britain was only allowed to enter a single skeleton athlete in that year's competition, a spot won by Shelley Rudman, who went on to win the silver medal. 4 years later, she qualified for the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver, Canada, where her country was allowed to send 2 skeleton athletes. At the 2010 Games, Williams won the gold medal in the women's skeleton, breaking the track record twice along the way and winning by more than a half a second. At the end of the first day, on which Williams had established a 0.3 seconds advantage over second-placed Ksten Sinkawayuk, 2 protests were filed by other nations over the aerodynamics of Williams' helmet. The protests claimed that the helmet's spoilers were illegal and gave her an unfair aerodynamic advantage. The manufacturer claimed that they were integral to the helmet's design. Both protests were rejected by the International Bobsleigh and Tobogganing Federation, which had passed the Helmeta Euro with Ridgeza Euro days earlier. Williams became the first British gold medalist in an individual event at the Winter Olympics for 30 years, following Robin Cousins' victory in figure skating at the 1980 Winter Olympics in Lake Placid, and the first British female individual Winter Olympics gold medalist since Jeanette Altwood in 1952. In June 2011, Williams appeared in an episode of the television show Top Gear in which she raced against a rally Mini Cooper at Lillehammer, Norway. Williams was 1.31 seconds slower in her skeleton run down the 2-kilometer Olympic track than the car. Williams was a contestant in the second series of the ITV show 71 Degrees North in late 2011. She finished the series in 3rd place. She has also appeared in the CBBC series, 12 Again. Post-retirement: on May 1, 2012, Williams announced her retirement from skeleton and said her injuries were behind her quitting the sport. In January 2013, BBC Two announced Williams as a co-presenter on the 35th series of Ski Sunday. Approached by motorsports pundit and part-time rally driver Tony Jardine, Williams agreed to co-drive a Honda Civic, with the aim of competing in Rally GB. After gaining her licence, the pair successfully trained and qualified to compete in the 2013 Welsh-based Rally GB. As well as taking up a new role as Team GB ambassador, with Robin Cousins, she has also taken a commentator role with the BBC Sport commentating team specialising in the ice sports of skeleton and bobsleigh. On April 25, 2014, it was announced that Williams would replace Rachel Riley as a presenter on Channel 5's The Gadget Show. In August 2015, Amy married Craig Ham 18 months after first meeting him via Tinder. The couple tied the knot at St Nicholas's Church in Bathampton, the village where Amy was raised. Awards and honours: Williams was appointed member of the Order of the British Empire in the 2010 Birthday Honours. She was installed as an honorary freeman of the City of Bath on June 5, 2010. References: External links: Amy Williams at the International Bobsleigh and Skeleton Federation.